Hi, this is Jeff Nager with AMD World Championship of Custom Bike Building. I've got Locke here, Eastern Fabrications, and he's brought to us a great piece of rolling art. Locke, when you look at the bike, what was your inspiration in the build?
Oh, my inspiration for this one, a lot of Billy Lane, to be honest. Some of his bikes really inspired me. I've always admired his. Other than that, I don't really know. I just wing it.
So the design comes in your mind, and this is what comes out the other end?
Exactly. I know what I have to work with. I've got a motor, a tranny, maybe a front end, some wheels, and then I just fill in the blanks. And I always work in a different order, from front to back, or from up to down, or from in to out. And every time it produces a different looking bike.
That's very cool. Well, let's start at the very front end, at your girder front end. Tell us about the girder. I noticed that you're not doing a front brake, but tell us about the front end.
The front end, made by George Coons from Spartan Frameworks out in Arizona. It's pretty rare when I see something that I could build, but it was so cool, I just had to buy it. It's a real rock solid piece. It's loosely based on an Indian girder. I saw it, called him up. He's a cool guy, one-man shop like me, and about a month later I had it, and then it found its way onto this bike.
It's got a very nice look to it. As we move back, tell us about the controls.
The controls, they're very basic, bare bones controls. I've got a clutch on the left, a brake on the right. They are made by Eastern Fabrications, my company. I've got all stainless steel pedals there that are reminiscent of wings, I guess.
Yeah, they're very neat.
Thank you. And got Tokiko master cylinders off a Jap bike that I polished up and made them look good. And they fold up, so if you drop the bike, you don't break them. That's about it.
Nice. I really like your jockey shift.
Thank you. I hadn't done a tall tank shifter in a while. I'd done jockey shifts down behind the leg, but the reason I hadn't done an upright one was because they always seem fragile to me. Like if the bike were to fall over and you were to accidentally grab the shifter, it looks like it would always break off. But
that one doesn't look fragile.
No, that's the whole idea. I really made durability paramount on this and made a very, very overbuilt pivot assembly with bearings and a 3/4 inch pivot shaft. They're actually bigger bearings in the jockey shift linkage than in the front wheel.
Wow. So what's going on with the gas tank? Talk about that.
Okay, the gas tank, yeah. Well, before I can talk about the tank, I got to back it up to the fender. A lot of people build the tank first and then work backwards to the fender. And I have done it that way before. This time I decided to do it the other way and build the fender first. And I think what that does is it frees you up, and you're not limited by a small, dainty rear fender and then having to build a tiny, dainty tank. If I built a big, solid fender and didn't hold back, and then when I moved to the tank, it produced a much larger tank than I probably would have built otherwise.
Well, it's got nice flow, and I really like the way that the seat integrates the two.
Thank you. Thanks. I like having seats with a big back on them. Nothing pisses me off more than having a little seat with no back, and you go to twist the wick and you just slide off the back. I mean,
I hate when that happens.
It's dangerous, So all my bikes have a nice solid back on them. Really hold you in there. I figure you only attach the bike in 3 spots and make them good. So no slippery grips, slippery pegs, seats with no backs on them. I don't do that stuff.
Gotcha. Now the oil tank looks like an inverted airfoil.
Yeah. Geez, I don't know. I just kind of rolled some aluminum and sort of fit it in there and notched it a little bit. I didn't want the oil tank to fit normally, so that's the result of it. And I was going to do the sides actually convex, but then I made one and realized that sticking it in on the opposite side, making it concave, looked cooler. And I left the hammer marks, and yeah, that's it.
Well, let's talk about Eastern Fabrications. What kind of shop do you have, and what kind of work do you do?
Well, it's a one-man shop. It's just me. I build bikes, custom bikes to order, one at a time, producing about 2 to 4 bikes a year. Prices can range from cheap to the ridiculous, depending on how nuts you want to go. Yeah, it's a labor of love.
Well, talking about nuts, I think those exhaust pipes that you fabricated are pretty nuts. How'd you come up with that? Is there some kind of policeman that you'd like to honor with a story about these exhaust pipes?
Yeah, I'll dedicate the pipes to all the cops in Connecticut. These are for you. They are very quiet, very, very quiet, but they still look cool, I think.
They look very cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how'd you come up with that design?
Oh, well, I found the glass pack mufflers. They're actually automotive stainless steel glass packs. And I just took them and started kind of holding them up and moving them back and forward. And then I kind of found the spot and just went there. And then the headers, I just filled in the blanks, and that's how it looked.
Very nice. Talk a little bit about the S&S engine. What size is it, and what kind of work you've done with it?
Okay, the engine started out life as a 96-inch S&S Super Sidewinder Evo. Inside, it's got ported heads, bigger cam, bunch of other goodies. I had a good friend of mine, Mark Simiola from Sterling Performance, do the work for me, and it makes way more horsepower and torque than you could ever use in a rigid motorcycle.
That says a lot.
Yeah, it goes down the road just fine. I love it.
All right, I like your rear brake light. Tell us a little bit about that.
I knew you couldn't leave that one alone. Yeah, the SS, it's good old school chopper stuff, you know, from back in the World War II era. That's where that stuff came from people coming back from World War II, bringing German stuff with them, and just trying to piss people off. So that's what I'm trying to do.
You're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
All right, well, there you have it. It's a great bike. And what's the name of this bike?
The name is Daddy Go Hard.
And how'd you come up with that name?
I got it, a quote from a great man, Puff Daddy.
So Puff Daddy is a part of this build, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And if somebody sees the bike and was interested to get more information about your company, what you can do, what's your website and telephone number?
Website is easternfabrications.com. There's also a blog, lockthewelder.com. And my phone number is 203-315-9908.
All right, Locke, thanks so much, and good luck in the show.